they are getting started. ZD obviously the favorite to win this based on the PR and past results, but you know, Dexter is just showing up today, landing those side B, getting those conversions, 43% already on ZD, and it does not look like Dexter wants to let up.
What is this losers finals? What did you say it was?
Yeah, it's loser finals.
Okay, I was a little confused because I was like, second like, why is Dexter playing again? I was like, it must be losers finals. It's like the only part in the bracket where you get a finals, like all 3 finals matches are like the only parts in the bracket where there's like potential of having one person being warmed up going into it, which actually affects stuff a lot more than you think. The way they used to run tournaments, you'd see all sorts of people like playing multiple times in a row, like, and other people being pulled, and it was just like a lot of people started complaining. The Smash community, I think, is one of the best communities when it comes to like the study of brackets and how to like run them correctly.
You may indeed be correct. I'd like to think so. Good pivot F tilt right there from Dexter. He only took 21%, by the way.
Did you expect that to kill when you saw it hit?
It's Corrin. Everything kills.
I mean, her sword is alive. Like,
but what I'm surprised of is the fact that Dexter only took 28% and eliminated ZD's first stock. But ZD is saying, you know what? You can do that, but I can turn it up. I can take it to another level. And all of a sudden, the damage was just rising on Dexter. But Dexter did get his footing again.
Oh my goodness, that was actually really pretty.
That was so good by Dexter.
He was like, you cannot DI away. You must DI in and take this combo, or you will take this tippered F smash.
And you know, Dexter is looking very solid right now. ZD does have Dexter off stage though. Once Dexter recovers, how is he going to land it? Well, I guess he's going to hit ZD away first, and then he's going to land. Very surprising option right there. ZD felt a little comfortable because Dexter re-grabbed the ledge, but Dexter just had something else in store. ZD does finally hit the mark. You could tell that he was scouting it out. He was searching. He kept kind of jumping and not committing. Finally hit that nair, and he said, you know what, next stock, and are we going to look for a forward air? No, I was wondering if we were going to see a forward air footstool attempt. ZD tacking it on quick 37%, but he is indeed in jeopardy losing his stock. A side B and F smash can take it. Dexter is scouting. He is searching. Not able to get it though. ZD with a nice shield gets the jab afterwards, and the damage is just tacking on. You know, Dexter is letting this slip away bit by bit. Great tech chase right there from ZD.
I definitely thought we were going to see an up air, up air, I mean. But no, on that platform, that could have been it.
You know, ZD brought this all the way back. Ooh!
Okay, I definitely thought as soon as he shielded that and he didn't pin to the ground that he's dead. Probably good he didn't pin to the ground though.
ZD playing a dangerous game, but he does manage to get back on stage, playing around with Dexter's shield right now. Dexter has to land it. What's ZD gonna do? He's gonna catch it with the up smash. Great weight and positioning from him.
I think Dexter was in his own head a little. At the end of that match, he was just thinking of what ZD was thinking instead of like what he was doing. Like he seemed like he was like trying to like guess that he was going to do something else, like roll or jump or something. But ZD was just sitting there shielding.
He just waited.
He accomplished what he was trying to do against Pink Fresh on Dexter, which is you're just going to suicide into my shield over and over. Death by shield, man.
And but that was only game number 1. So Dexter has plenty of time to realize the error of his ways and definitely win this, but it is going to be difficult because ZD made a comeback just now. That means he figured out something and it worked.
I mean, to be honest, it's a very fixable thing in your gameplay if you realize that's what you're doing on the spot. Like, it's an adjustment. It's very easy to make. But when you had a lead like that, you're more likely to be tilted and not thinking about what you did wrong and more just like being upset at yourself for throwing away a lead without like actually thinking about the specific reason.
You're correct. I mean, you're 100% right, and that's kind of something that the veteran players are a lot better at handling, is the emotion side and not tilting after throwing away a lead like that and making the adjustments that you do need to make. You know, Dexter is kind of a veteran in the sense of Smash 4. He's been coming to Xanadu for a long, long time, but he's not a veteran in the sense of like a Mewtwo King or an Anti, someone that's been doing this for years and years and dealing with pressure and just handling their emotions correctly.
That being said, he's doing a pretty good job keeping it even right now. He's not throwing away the set by any means. So maybe he's a veteran at heart.
Couldn't he be correct?
He definitely, in my opinion, if we were going to compare him to a veteran, would be a Neo-esque style. Also very Neo-esque character selection.
Wow, at the catch from ZD, just all over Dexter.
It's going to be funny, but like Fox, you need to do this to Fox, but also characters like Corrin, like those are sometimes the only openings you get, is right when they decide whether they're going to drift back or jump, if you guess right and you punish them there. But if you're wrong, those kind of characters punish you hard for being wrong too, so it's definitely a risk to go for something like that, because you give stage control to your opponent when you had the power.
But one thing ZD has and will always have is his confidence. He can miss a raw up smash 5 times in a row. He's definitely going to go for the 6 if he thinks it will connect. And it did pay off for him then, but right now Dexter's showing a little confidence of his own. 77, 85 and counting. ZD just kind of at that point said, I'm not even going to go on stage anymore. I'll just go to the edge. I'll take my chances there because it is not paying off landing on top of you.
I think Dexter gave away that he was looking for an illusion a little too much. He walked way too far into the stage. Had he possibly like walked back, then walked to the middle stage again, he might have tricked ZD into going for it.
And you know, if ZD does make it back, oh, where's the up air? The up air came in a little late, but he covered the landing with the pin. Good stuff from Dexter.
That was a very good follow-up by Dexter. He just noticed you're just going to drift, you're going to stay out of my range. But guess what? You're not out of my range. When you land on the ground, you will be pinned. And 3 count.
And, you know, speaking of that, Dexter's trying to get the 3 count. He got number 1. He's going to see if he can get 2 and 3. And then poor ZD might be the end of his run.
Definitely mentally recovered from the first round. Now he has the momentum in his favor. Let's see if he can carry that forward, or if ZD will slow down the pace and bring himself back into the set.
It's definitely going to be difficult on Final Destination. This is one of ZD's favorite stages. It does not matter your character. ZD just has such a good record on this stage that Dexter's definitely going to have his work cut out for him. Part of it's probably because of Dexter. I mean, ZD has such good reaction time, and with a character as fast as Fox, Final gives him so much space to do exactly what he wants to do. But it doesn't matter how much space you have if in the middle of your combo, Dexter just interrupts it. That up air changing everything.
That was nice. Nice dragon shot. Are both parts called dragon shot, or is like dragon shot, dragon fang, or something?
I'm gonna just let you figure that one out. Oh, the way to stare down. Dexter grabs it. Somebody in the chat let us know. Good up smash right there from ZD. And ZD covering the options, essentially doing what Dexter did earlier, and so relentless. You know, ZD, it does not matter how fast he loses that first stock. He will always find a way to bring it back. And he just did it so well, but Dexter's firing right back. He says, it's okay, I took your stock number 1 quickly, I'll do number 2. He has not taken any % right now. He did 74% unanswered.
Dexter just making Fox in the air look like the same as Fox off stage. Like, if you're in the air, I'm going to hit you trying to come back to the stage. Or you're going to run away from me, I'm going to pin you landing on the stage when you have no more, when you're out of recovery options. But what I think what ZD should start doing is illusioning away. Like, just get out of there. It will help him get out of the situation that Dexter's expecting, and he'll be able to stop all those conversions from happening.
Now Dexter does have him off stage again. What's going to be the setup? He lets ZD come back for free. Tries the nair to cover the stand-up, not able to convert. In the back throw, not going to take it. But, you know, ZD does have to come back on stage. Dexter has so many options to choose from. And the pin is the one that he chose, and it landed its mark. Great stuff coming in from Dexter, going up 2-1.
Yeah, I was saying when you were up there that I think that he needs, especially on a flat stage, to just illusion out of those setups that Dexter is very carefully crafting, because it's obvious that he has the air dodge covered, if you come down with the button covered, and then if you drift away covered. So you just need to actually just use your move, get away.
That would make a lot of sense, especially because Corrin's speed it did get nerfed a little bit, so Fox definitely can get away with the illusion. It would be interesting to see if ZD does opt to implement that at any point, or if he just continues to kind of land the way he has been doing it, and if Dexter just runs away with this.
Well, you could also go for like drifting and then illusioning right above pin height.
Definitely will make it harder.
To stall it.
You're absolutely correct, you know, because Dexter right now has a handle on exactly when everything's going to land, and it's so unfortunate right there. So he thought the spot dodge was enough. As soon as he came out the second part of the pin, it just kind of connects.
Yeah, he just seems so like too much accepting of the damage he's taking. He's just like, oh, okay, I'll take all this, but he really should struggle a little more. You never know when you fight to get out of a situation, especially in Smash with the eye and all that, where you can figure out new ways of not letting certain situations be guaranteed.
I might start calling Professor Pop. It was a good lesson, guys. Clip that for your own personal collection. And while you're at it, clip that stock that ZD just took. Very nice fashion coming in from him, and you know, taking the first stock lead that he has had in a while in this set. You know, Dexter has continuously been getting rid of the stock first, and ZD's been falling from behind.
Not gonna lie, whenever I see a whiffed counter, it kind of like shouts desperation. So like whenever I see a player do that, it's like, oh, like you know that they're like struggling to think of a way to get out of the situation. But I just argued for you to struggle, so I can't really give him too much of a hard time for that. He's just trying to switch it up.
So we do get to see a different side of Dexter now. Obviously, he did make that comeback game number 2, but he has not been in that position in a while. I'm sorry, ZD made that comeback. My apologies. So, you know, Dexter hasn't really been playing from behind, so it's really going to be interesting to see if he's able to make the comeback when he is playing from behind, especially with how oppressive ZD's play is.
Yeah, he's got to let him back into neutral first for there to even be a chance of that. Right as I say that, he gets a chance, and ZD wins neutral with a quick grab, up throw, misses the up smash punish, giving Dexter one more option to come back in this match.
What's Dexter going to do with it, though? He is trying to look for the net. Oh, the side B is going to put ZD off stage. ZD's going to have to try to come back. Dexter not wanting to risk anything, just opts for a couple neutral Bs, nothing too committal. 56% is on ZD, but Dexter's at 129. If ZD looks at him wrong, the stock will be gone. Is he going to set up for that smash? He does, and he hits it. Dexter just stood up straight right into that, you know?
Fox saying, never stab a man in the back. That's what you get for trying. I'm just sitting here chilling, looking at the beautiful view on Final Destination, and you try to shank me? Nah.
ZD wasn't having it.
Nah.
We have a game 5. Now, it was a little telegraphed that Dexter was going to stand up straight. That's kind of why I mentioned it. He waited on the edge, and for some reason, you could just kind of tell he was going to stand up straight. ZD obviously knew it. He backed up to that perfect range where he still had access to everything, but, you know, he was just waiting for that stand-up, and he will hit that forward smash on a stand-up 10 out of 10 times. That is one thing Fox players do not mess up.
Now, I wonder if Dexter is going here just because ZD just won an FD. I mean, he just won an FD, so he's allowed to go back to Smashville, or if he's running away from FD because he just lost on it. In this, I guess we could very easily say that Corrin really likes moving platform combos because they really kind of work with like the way she hits the opponent. So you can extend them with the platform when it's off the side of the stage into possible early kills. That's
definitely, that's probably one of the things. Also, let's not forget that Corrin does kill off with the side a lot of the time, and the blast zones are smaller here than they are in Final. Horizontally at least.
Yeah.
Going for that pin wasn't exactly going to connect the up B, kind of putting ZD in a compromising position, and oh my goodness, Dexter was just trying to run as far as he could with that opening that he got.
I think he should have gone for the read there. At a certain point, you have to do some reads. You can't play 100% safe. You can really tilt your opponent when you are a super kind of flowchart or spacing play style, but then your one read you go for, you get. When it's like, oh, you finally have a chance to do something to mix me up, but I read it, it can really tilt your opponent because then they start to feel like, how do I beat this character? What do I do?
I think right now, even if ZD isn't tilted, he is asking himself, how do I beat this character? What do I do? The side B from Dexter is just covering so many options of ZD. ZD finally getting a moment to breathe by throwing Dexter off the stage. That smash comes through, and Dexter, that was so smart of him.
Oh my, oh my.
Wow, just wow. That all started off on the right side. He knew that ZD was looking for that forward smash, and instead of standing up and shielding and choosing something completely defensive, he got up with an aggressive option, jump air dodge, hit him.
Just like
and
that.
It all went. But with that said, as I was trying to explain just how smart of the options that Dexter did were, ZD just fires back and takes that stock.
I mean, although he was wrong, I still agree with that decision, because when your back's against the wall, it's good to fight. It's good to, like, especially when you're the stock lead. It's like, okay, yeah, you can kill me now, but like if I go for aggressive option and I'm right, then I secure my victory by that much farther.
Speaking of securing victory, ZD is trying to do that himself. The Vortex started. Is the backer going to be enough? Not able to use the side B. Going to happen.
Oh
it does.
And a
The
good
forward
F
smash. Yeah, wow. I was expecting a side B. Definitely was a forward smash. For some reason, you know, Dexter shaking his head as if he's not satisfied with the beautiful punish on the illusion right there.
I think ZD must have messed up or something, and then he recognized it. But I don't know what it was, so.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier, 1, 2, and 3. He got that 3 count, and ZD was indeed pinned.